Oh, what's up, internet? Cory Zamir here, back with the. I just fucked up my intro. Collecting with Cory. Back with the weekend adventure in video game hunting. Doing some Friday garage sailing because I took a Friday off again. I'll be honest, I legitimately don't really remember why. I put it in the book, took the day off, don't know why. I know tonight we are going to go see Cat Williams for the second time, which is exciting, but I didn't need the whole day off for that, so let's make the most out of it and hit some garage sales. So, no luck yet. That last sale was a guy who cleans out, I guess, like houses, estate sales, whatever. I asked him about video games. He said his kids handle the video games and they weren't there, so he wasn't able to sell them. Wouldn't even bring them out. Some pretty cool, like, old board games, though. They had a Star Trek one. They had Midway. I don't know if that has anything to do with, well, I mean Battle of Midway, but, you know. The NES games, 1942, 1943. Pretty cool to see. It also had a Mon Calamari role-playing game for the Star Wars, like little not action figure, like little pewter, you know, figure, still in the box, but I don't wanna, nah.
Yeah.
God, I thought we were asking on the loop. Jump over.
$125, and it comes with the Guitar Hero, the Disney Infinity, the sports exercise thing.
You sell any of the games separately?
I think he wanted to keep it together.
Together? Right. You guys wouldn't happen to have any older games, would you?
I don't think so.
Any Game Boys, Nintendo DS?
I know he has PlayStation. He was contemplating selling it, but he's gonna keep it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey.
Hey, looking for video games?
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of. Let me hit that switch over here. I got too much shit, really. I don't know what I got left. These are my games. These were just the
Oh, the movies?
Yeah,
For
the
PSP?
movies. These things. Yeah, if there's any, they'd be mixed with. They'd be mixed down at the with the other
DVDs
stuff.
up front.
Yeah. And that's all that I got left out of everything.
All right. Well, thank
I
you.
thought I had more, but
I just want to see which one has more room on it for my money and stuff.
I'd rather have this one.
Yeah, this one. Okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh. Is that a purse?
Yeah, it's a wallet.
Oh, I got goosebumps.
And it has like it's got a game in there.
Metroid?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know nothing about Nintendo. You can turn it on. I plugged it in day before yesterday, so hopefully it's still. They got like a couple of games in here. I don't know what this is.
That's a Game Boy Color game without the label.
Okay.
How much would you be looking for it?
I don't know, for the whole thing, for the
Yeah.
games. I don't know, $10? That too much?
Should take 5?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe 5. Listen, do you need this? Because you
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be 4 or 5 families on this lawn.
I'm gonna go look at I'm
Let's see.
Those beats on the top, but not the green. I can't see
the
those.
shell.
Uh-huh. Do yours?
Yep.
How much are you?
Great question. $2?
How much are the games?
$1 a piece. If you buy a bunch, you can take some off.
And how much are you asking for Munchkin down there?
I think we put the games at $1 a piece too.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. There is the Munchkin expansion as well. Just hiding under here if you want that. Nerd.
Oh, cool. I don't think I have that one.
And just to make sure, you did notice those are different game systems, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a lot of different games.
That's fine. Just
How much you want for all the games and the 2 Munchkin?
Right.
12, 14, $10.
Literally the brokest Game Boy SP I've ever seen. Unfortunately, it was a 101.
Oh, yeah, yes. I think the.
Would you take 10 for the DS Lite, the games, and this?
Sure.
know if you guys have any older video games or ones here?
Just those.
How much are you asking on these?
I think those are $2 a piece. What are those? Yeah.
Should $3 for both of them?
Sure.
Sensor bar. Let's go over to the driveway. That's really a two-hand job. Sounds weird. So at the sale right here in their free bin, it's a whole bunch of Wii components. Like you got the Wii sensor bar, Wii controller, PS2 memory card, just random stuff, free. Never would have looked. Alright, to follow up that Wii garbage I got at the last sale for free, I got more Wii garbage. Well, less garbage, I guess. It's like a box for the Wii. No console because the kid was shoving CDs in it and it broke. But like basically all the other stuff that would be with it, like a Wii Fit balance board. But had a Lego Star Wars game and some accessories and shit. Yeah, I should probably pay attention to where I'm going. Alright, nothing at that last sale, but I did give my card to a neighbor lady who says that her husband has a Sega Saturn. I'm hoping that also means he has some Sega Saturn games, because that would be amazing. The system itself I'm not too crazy about, just because like they're actually not worth as much as you'd think. I don't know what people are doing with their lives at certain tag sales. This guy has like 2 tables set up. He's got like 10 items on a $2 table and 15 items on a $1 table. Do the math, that ain't worth my Saturday.
Is it marked?
There was 100 or 400. 400. I have that. Yeah. This one has around too. I don't know if I got it or Did somebody beat me here?
That's for a laptop.
Alright, so that's going to do it for garage sales this morning because it started raining, which was not a part of the plan for the day from what I remember seeing. It was supposed to be cloudy. Yeah, and I think it's actually supposed to rain tomorrow, so that might actually just be it. We'll see. So we'll stop at our old stomping ground, see what's changed. Hey Dan, how are you? Man, definitely not the same.
Oh, no, okay.
Gone?
I don't have them.
What the hell are you doing? Did you sell them to the president?
No, I gave them.
Oh. You serious? Did the head thing, the Trump? She's not even that fucking person. Horrible freaking. Oh. Yeah, I know. Sorry. Kathy Gifford. No, that's that. Oh. Yeah, I heard so. George. What are you going to like conventions to sell these things?
No.
Alright guys, we're here at our usual, well not usual, but seasonal flea market. Seeing if there's any video games. Let's hope for the best. Alright, we're able to, alright, she got a $1 Disney DVD. And no video games, but 2 TI-89 calculators. After I clean them up a little bit, I should be able to get at least like $40-50 out of each. She says they're trending at 80. I don't know if I believe that, because when I was looking at the sold listings, there are so many that are below that and only a few at that. So, but $21 for the pair of TI-89 calculators, not a bad deal at all. Heading to our usual flea market, and then we're going to be at the pickup video. And the sun is really in my eyes right now. How much are the games? You want them all? Just one of them. 5. Yeah, I ran the ATM out of money.
I don't know what he wants for that. He just went away for some coffee.
Oh.
What is it?
The Nike guy, right?
Yeah, sure. Right. What is it?
Alright guys, let's take a look at what I was able to find on this weekend adventure in video game hunting. I'm going to try to go chronologically. In the middle here, I'm definitely going to fuck up where I got some stuff from, because I legit kind of lost track of what games came from where, because there's a lot of titles, but I got them all for kind of cheap. So let's start with the first find we had. This was one that came from asking if they had any video games at the garage sale. Started going through the list, got to Nintendo, which is the first thing I say, and they were just like, oh, we have a handheld, or maybe they said the DS, I don't know. They came out with a really, really nice condition silver DS, the original. Came with a few things. Has the charger, has the little wrist strap, has Metroid Prime Hunters First Hunt, has Metroid Fusion, has a faceless game that just so happened to be Zelda Link's Awakening DX, which I actually guessed before I even tried it. So I was trying to think, like, what would be the coolest game that would be in a black cartridge that they might have, and I actually got it right. Oop. Also had Brain Age, Cars, and a complete Super Mario 64 DS. Which is pretty cool. For that, I paid $5, and I don't know. Like, let me know what you think in the comments below. When someone's giving you a pretty good deal, do you still haggle them? For the most part, I don't. For some reason, she said 10, and I went 5, and she took it. I usually don't do that. It was kind of out of character for me. I usually don't haggle when I'm getting a good deal, but saved a little bit of money there. Let me know in the comments below what you would have done. Alright. This next stack, actually, I know those weren't in that. So basically I got a whole bunch of Xbox, GameCube stuff. And I know not all the GameCube stuff is at one sale. Or maybe it was. I don't know. I'm just going to run through it. Basically, I came to 2 different sales. One of them had an Xbox that they wanted $75 for, I believe. And a stack of games. Some of them Xbox, some of them GameCube. And I asked them what they would do on the games. And I think he said like $1 each. And I decided to pick up all the games. And he also had 2... This is like the most scatterbrained pickup video I've done in a long time. He also had 2 games, Munchkin, Jesus Christ, and Munchkin, The Good, the Bad, and the Munchkin. Threw those in, bundled price together. Unfortunately, The Good, the Bad, and the Munchkin has different card backs on them, so my friends can't use them. And we don't really need an extra set of Munchkin cards, but I figured I'd throw them in. The games he had a case for FIFA Soccer 12, but actually had Hitman Absolution, Call of Duty Finest Hour on the GameCube, Enter the Matrix on the GameCube, Medal of Honor Rising Sun on the GameCube, Spider-Man on the GameCube, 007 Everything or Nothing on the GameCube. And this is where I know it definitely came from 2 different sales, because I also got an Xbox version of 007 Everything or Nothing, 2006 FIFA World Cup, Pirates, The Legend of the Black Cat, Burnout 2, Point of Impact, Justice League Heroes, which I'm probably going to hold on to, the Rebel Strike preview disc, not for resale. I'm probably going to hold on to this. It looks like it has the original Star Wars arcade game, the wireframe one that you could usually only play in the arcades, so I'm actually going to hold on to this. It goes for around $10, which was surprising. I believe an upgrade on my Fable. I believe I already have this, but this one actually has the limited edition bonus DVD for, well, Fable. I don't know what it is. I've never watched it, but... And then the last 2 games, Ghost Recon 2 and Rainbow Six 3. Like I said, I'm not sure where all those came from. They weren't all from the same sale. Some of them were from a different sale, which I actually can't remember anything about. Oh, I'm pretty sure they were from the sale where I got these PS1 games. Got Risk, Missing the Manual, Steel Rain, Medal of Honor, and a disc of True Crime, Streets of LA. And all those games I just showed you were split up between 2 sales. I paid, I believe, $10 and $15. So $25 for all that stuff. You figure Justice League Heroes I'm probably keeping. Burnout 2 is probably worth about $5 to $10. The Rebel Strike preview disc, probably about $10. So it's not a bad deal overall. At another sale, walked up, asked if they had any video games. They said no. Saw with their DVDs they had 2 GameCube games complete. They have WWE WrestleMania 18, which was an only on GameCube title, and City Racer, which I've not really heard of, but is randomly like a $20 game. So I'll look into it, see if it's any fun, and maybe I'll hold on to it. Alright. The next sale I hit up had some DS stuff out, as well as the most smashed up Game Boy Advance SP, and unfortunately it's actually a 101. I say unfortunately because I would like to find them in good shape. This isn't in good shape. That is literally like a thread. But here's the interesting thing. Let me find that Metroid Prime Fusion. This freaked me the fuck out. We're dangling by a thread here. Got the brighter screen, and we can still play goddamn Metroid Fusion. Dangling by a fucking thread. This thing looks like it was through a fucking war. We should put this in a museum. I'm probably going to sell it for parts because I need to make some money back from this weekend, but holy shit. What the fuck? So, I decided to ask if... what did they have? They had that. Saw the condition. I didn't even try and turn it on at the sale. They had a DS Lite inside charging, which they brought out for me. And to be honest, it is one of the mintiest DS Lites I've ever come across. It has the stylus, has the Game Boy Advance cover, really nice condition. If I had a box for this, I'd be holding on to it. Unfortunately, I'm not really collecting individual handhelds unless they're complete in the box. And the DS Lite is just kind of like, what the fuck do I really need it for? It also came with a few random accessories. It came with a few of these little cases. Hold like 4 DS games each. Some extra stylus. The charger. Some really Snickle Fritz DS girl titles, and I'm going to read them for you. Just games I'll sell for like $2 each at my tag sale. PictoChat manual. A few different cases. This one's even not even for DS. I don't even know what this is. Just a little bag. A Super Princess Peach bag. I was hoping to find the game there. That would have been really cool. And that was it for garage sailing on Saturday. I decided to hit up my old stomping ground, which we saw. The Plainville Flea Market at the Crossing. To see how it's changed. The kids that took over Sam's booth basically got kicked out for not paying rent. And someone else was there, had no video games. The other people I usually associate there aren't there anymore. So I went upstairs, and there's a random video game seller upstairs, which I was able to find Legend of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse, for the Game Gear, $5. Didn't haggle, not a bad deal. And at another booth that was more like random junk, just like placed, I saw Sonic Advance and Sonic Advance 2, or no, I saw Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. Unfortunately, Sonic Adventure 1 didn't have the disc. Sonic Adventure 2, however, had the disc and is in pretty nice shape. Complete. Not sure if I'm going to hold on to this just because I don't really want to play this game. Not a big fan of the Sonic Adventure series. So, that was only $3. I probably should have tried and got the case for Sonic Adventure, but I didn't want him to place any kind of value on it and pay for it, you know what I mean? Like, people at flea markets are weird sometimes. Like, they'll see something, and because it's theirs, it has to have some sort of value, even if there's no game in it, you know? So that was it. Went to the flea market on Sunday, hit up 2 flea markets, found nothing video game related at the first, but I did find some Texas Instruments calculators, and I actually might have misinformed you guys earlier. I don't remember if I actually talked about these. These are TI-89s, which are not as good as I thought they were. When I searched on eBay for TI-89s, everything that popped up was a TI-89 Platinum, and I didn't realize it in the haste to, get the deal. The Platinums go for quite a bit. These go for about $20 each. So I will make my money back, it's just not nearly that much. Paid $21 for these, gonna make about $40. At our next flea market, we found 2 items. First one was from one of my regular vendors. He's another one that I just never haggle with because he gives me good deals. And if it's not a good enough deal at the price he has, I'm not going to try and talk him down, really. I walked away from this at first and then went back to it after I looked it up just because it's Wii U. So I'm not really familiar with all the random sports titles or whatever, but ESPN, Sports Connection. I was kind of tipped off because the pre-owned sticker was for $17.99. So I figured maybe it still had some sort of value, and it does go for about $20. So I paid $5 for this. Complete. Not fun to play. Most likely not keeping it. My other regular vendor had a Game Boy Advance SP. Not a 101, unfortunately, but in very nice shape. Powers on, works perfectly, no charger. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. He had another flea market goer, another regular of his, watching his booth while he got coffee. And it turned out that he had been gone for like 10 minutes by the time I got there. We waited around for maybe another 5 minutes, making awkward small talk, and then he was just like, how much do you want to pay for it? And I said 10, thinking like that was a fair price. I didn't want to super lowball him. And he said 12, and it's yours. We'll just figure it out later. You know, if he wanted to sell it for more, he probably should have been there. Also, I forgot about this stuff. We have a whole bunch of random stuff from a free box at a garage sale that they pointed out to me when I asked about video games. We actually have some decent stuff in here. There is a Wiimote, not a plus. Some random Wii garbage. Skate It Wii. A sensor bar. A PS2 memory card. A Wii nunchuck. Some more Wii garbage. Most notable thing in here, aside from all that, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it, keyboard for the Xbox 360, and somewhere in here there's a breakaway cord for, oh, here it is, breakaway cord for some kind of Xbox controller. I think this might be for the original Xbox or probably some 360 models. I know that the Rock Candy controllers probably use this, but for free, I'll take it. Also, I also forgot about this, and it's out in the fucking car, so I'm not going to get it. There was a garage sale that had a Wii box, and basically everything except for the system itself, because apparently their kid put DVDs in it or something and broke it. So I got that for $5. But imagine I have a Wii box here and you're not impressed, because I wasn't. Alright, that's going to do it for this weekend adventure in video game hunting. Let me know how you think I did. Let me know what you were able to find on your weekend adventure. I asked you guys a few questions this video. Feel free to answer them in the comments below. Like the video. Go check us out on Patreon. Big shout out to Todderbert for supporting the show and the channel. I really appreciate it. That's going to do it. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, keep it real, Internet. I love you guys.